Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to tame and breed wolves that you can keep in your base for protection. Currently I've got quite the pack. They bred overnight, way more than I expected, but here's my wolf pack and I will show you how I got them. To tame the wolves you're going to need 5 to 10 raw meat collected from killing deer or boars out in the woods. You'll need enough wood to build a small pen, and a shield to protect yourself while you're kiting the wolves into the pen. Frost resistance is really unnecessary as long as you build your pen below the frost line of the mountain so you won't take the cold damage. And then just be mindful when you run in to aggro the wolves of how much damage you're taking, because you don't want to kill yourself. After that, you want to build a pen that has a way in for you and the wolf, and then a way that you can get out and trap the wolf. So basically 2 entrances that you can slam shut with gates or walls or whatever. Once you have your trap built, the next thing you want to do is find a wolf. Sometimes you can just wait along the edge of the mountains and they'll spawn at the nighttime. Other times they're up in the daytime and you can run into the mountain line, watching to make sure you're not killing yourself with the cold again. Throw some meat in the pit and then the wolf will show up. Or you can kite the wolf all the way down. I just got lucky and there was a wolf right there trying to attack me. You want to bait the wolf into the pen using your shield to make sure you don't die. Slam it in and get out of there as fast as you can. Once you are out, the wolf is going to be angry and it'll start attacking the walls a bit because you were really close to it. You can, if you need to, you can repair the walls. And then you want to just go and leave the wolf alone. You can stay around it and sneak if you want, or you can go gather wood and do something else while the taming process is happening. Once you have your pen built, you are going to need at least 2 wolves if you want to start breeding them. I have some footage here of me trying to collect a second wolf for breeding, and just remember when you go off into the mountains to collect your wolves that they like to spawn in groups. So if you think you're gonna get 1 wolf, there's some really good chances that you are gonna get 2 or 3 attacking you at the same time, so make sure to keep your shield out. I found 1 wolf here and I was absolutely convinced that he was alone, so I went off after him up into the mountain, dying slowly, and as soon as I got up there, I found that there were actually 2. I ended up freaking out and killing myself. So don't do this. Keep your shield out. Make sure that you are prioritizing keeping safe, because every time you die you're gonna lose some skills and then you have to redo your skills and level them up a little more. I did get them in the cage at least, so I got my 2 wolves, which was perfect, and threw some meat in there and was on my way to breeding more wolves. In the pens, it's just a waiting game, and after 30 minutes to an hour or something, your wolves are going to tame and you can go in and they will no longer aggro you. They only eat when they were spawned. So if the wolf spawns during the daylight, it's only gonna eat the food during the daylight. They don't eat that much of the food. I think this one ate 3 of the meat before it was tamed. So 3 day cycles was about how long it took. And you can have it follow you by pressing E on it and take it back to your base. 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . . . . . . 。 . .
。
to feed them, you just throw meat at them. You don't actually give them meat. I was trying to give it meat to see if it would eat out of my hands, but it wasn't interested. So what I've ended up doing is throwing a ton of meat around on the ground in my base, and that seems to be good. They also eat things like one shot. They can fuck things up in the world, so it's really fun to have them around. You can get your wolves to follow you around by petting them. And then if you want them to stay so they don't get hurt while you're wandering around, there seems to be a limit as to how many wolves can follow you at once. But they aren't as useful as you'd think. I was hoping for a wolf army, so I took 2 out for a test run to see what they'd help me kill. Tip, they do not help versus werewolves, which was surprising. They just watched me kill the werewolf. You can also do damage to your wolves. So I have a sword on, which does some nice slashing cleave damage, and I accidentally killed my wolf buddy in 1 shot because they don't have a lot of health. They're very squishy, and that is part of the reason they're not as useful as I expected out in the world, and they can get killed so easily by so many things. They are very good at killing dwarves and things in the Black Forest, however. Apart from trolls, the trolls will fuck them up. The slimes in the swamp also seem to really hurt them, but they can take out skeletons and draugr. If you want to use wolves in battle, you're going to be better off taming the 1-star or 2-star wolves, so they have a little more survivability and a little more chance of not immediately dying to a slime or something else in the swamp. It is really fun to have an attack posse of wolves with you. They're also excellent to keep in your base as defense because they'll murder anything that tries to attack your base. When you want to breed your wolves, there's nothing really special you have to do. Just make sure that your wolves are all in the same area together, throw some meat on the ground, and wait. Eventually, you're going to get a bunch of puppies that you can look at. They're really cute. Thanks for watching my video on taming, fighting, and breeding wolves. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Valheim content. I'll be working on more guides soon. Have a great day.